Oh, so I made a video a while back where someone gave me directions to cook in Kazakh only. And so I really like that idea. I've been wanting to continue that idea, but maybe not with cooking, trying something else. And my friend Jandos, who filmed the 2 dating videos for me, was at a craft store that I actually had showed him previously, and he saw that there were craft instructions at that store in Russian, but also in Kazakh. So he grabbed up a bunch of those for me and gave them to me. And so I've been looking through them, trying to find a craft that I could do, follow the instructions only in Kazakh and see what happens. And I finally found one. So today I'm going to be making a box out of paper, but I'm not going to add all those embellishments on top. Just because that's not my style, really. I don't really like those flowers and butterflies or whatever. But I am going to be following the box part, which I think is the majority of the technical part of the craft. The adornments are all made from a paper cutter. I don't have one of those, and I don't necessarily want to buy it just for today. So I went to the craft store that's close by. I actually couldn't find all the materials, so I asked the worker in Kazakh. I asked her in Kazakh, you know, like, hello, I want to make this. Can you help me? And of course she was responding in Russian, but the amount of Russian she used, I understood. And she helped me find the materials. And she also corrected my Kazakh. I said bir instead of bireu for 1 piece, because honestly, this directions didn't say how many pieces you need, so I hope it's only 1 sheet of paper per part. I expect that I'm going to be having to look up a lot of words today because I couldn't even read all of the required materials, which funnily enough in Kazakh is materialdar, so materials, the same thing. So the materials that I need for today are hopefully two sheets of crafting paper. They call it, what do they call it? They call it scrap kagaz, which means paper for scrapbooking. When I hear of scrap paper, I think of leftover paper. This craft also requires magnets to close the box. And they didn't say it in here, but you need glue, obviously scissors, and it says you need a ruler. I don't have a ruler, but I have this measuring tape for sewing, and that's basically the same thing. I wasn't gonna buy a ruler if I have this already. I mean, hopefully it'll work out. So let's just, I guess, start with the first direction. I can already tell I can't read anything except 12 by 12 centimeters. This is a little note from Editing Rocky. I've decided not to translate everything that I'm saying into English because I want to give you an idea of what I'm feeling as I'm reading. Now, of course, if you already know Kazakh, you'll be fine. You'll understand what well, maybe not because of my accent and how slow I'm reading, but you might be able to understand what I say. But for everybody else, let's struggle together. Come on the struggle bus with me. Honk honk vroom vroom, let's go. Kulgin tüste kagazdan kılemi 12 X, I don't know what X is. 21 centimeters. Tik tort boruştu kesip alamız. Ona sol jak şetinin 4 9 13 18 centimeters. Kaşıkta bölmeliyimiz. And I gotta go look them all up. TikTok boruştu kesip alamız. Kesip alamız. Cut. Or can cut. Onu sol, on that side, şetinin, from the edge. Oh no. No. No. No, this don't look fun. This look confusing as hell. Okay. Onu sol jak, from that side, şetinin, from the edge, bölmeliyimiz. Also, I have a question maybe someone can answer. Why is everything in the we? Like, we can do this, and then we will do this. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're making the thing that's gonna fold into the box. Okay. So let's get to measuring. Kesip alamız. Tan 4 8 11 no. Tort 8 one yeke one now. Tort 9 one bush one 8. Okay. Burmelemin. Burmelemin. Birinci kaşık boldu. Okay. Boldu. It's a rectangle. Step 2. Scrap kağızının parağının kalemleri mınaday bez jolaktı dayındamada segment kalemi boyunca kesimiz. So with the scrap paper, blah blah blah blah, 5 is ready. Boyunca is like according to something. Kesimiz. And then we have some numbers. Jolaktardı dayındamağa jabıstırmamız. Oh, let me say that again. Jabıstırmamız. So we need to use the scrapbook paper to do something. To make these little pieces. There are photo images at the bottom, so that's helpful. It has like, there are 9 steps and 9 photos. So that's good. Now I need to look up the words.
A few moments later.
This is confusing. I'm trying to translate it into English to make it make sense. Cut the scrap paper sheet such as 5 strips, dayındamada segments, something boyunca kesimiz, according to the following. Let's get to crack-a-lackin'. The second step is bolda. Step 3 looks like it's gonna be difficult, so let's look at it. Kulgin tüstü kağızdan kalemi 21 times 28 centimeters tik boruşta bölüşekte kesip alamız. So we're gonna cut the purple paper to 21 by 28. Tik boruş is that, well, tik turt boruş was rectangle. Is tik boruş a square? Bölüşekte kesip alamız. Bölüşek. Do we have that word? I have no idea, but we need to cut it, basically. Onu her bir tur jaganan şeklinin tur jene 8 centimeters kaşıktı ta bormelemiz. So, we're gonna fold something again. So every 4 jagan sides, from every 4 sides, 4 and 8 centimeters kaşık distance, we're gonna fold it. Belgenlingen, I can't say it fast. Belgenlingen. Sızıktarmin. İşine. And işine is like bölgemiz. First, let's just cut the 21 by 28. No. Look. The longest side that I have is only 18. 33 is a total. This is only 30. What's this one? The same. It is a perfect square. Oh no. How? And I'm using the right brand. I have to do some math. That's what I have to do to make sure that the measurements are going to be right, because this can always change. The outside, I can always oh shoot. What we can do is make the box a little bit smaller, but we're going to have to use some like brains, big brain stuff. Because if I redo this, the folding is going to look bad. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're changing the measurements to fit what material we have for the inside of the box. Okay, so we need to redo all of the calculations. So I've got a book here to do that.
Eventually.
All right, we have our new box, and the directions for that were what? 오늘 앱을 tur жагынан шетинен tur және 8 cm қашықтықта бүрмелейміз. So we're gonna fold. This is hard. Okay. Let's move on to step 4. Barışında üç sırtık şarşıdan kesip alamaz. So we need to cut something. Every corner. Barışında every corner. 3 sırtık şarşıdan. Something from sırtık şarşı. Okay, to be honest, I really don't understand what this means. At every corner, 3 outside squares. At every corner, cut the 3 outside squares. I'm glad the picture's there, or else it would make no sense at all. Five. Yes. Korapte. I'm sorry, my brain's getting really tired. Korapte. Buktemiz. Jene. Jelimdemiz. Jugargı. Kanatların. Jelimdemiz. Jene. İşin bugemiz. All right, let's be positive. Let's be positive here. Korapte. So it says fold and glue the box, but then there's another line. And so glue them and fold them inside. What a small box. What am I keeping in here? My deadly secrets? Okay, so first I'm gonna glue these parts. Help me. Look at this cute little box. I made a box. Oh, but like one side is shorter than the other. Don't tell anybody. Number 6 sounds so ridiculous because they didn't label these things beforehand. Number 6, or nummer alta. Korapte mokkabaga jelimdemiz. So glue the box, and then I don't know what mokkabaga is, but like they didn't tell me that this was the mokkabaga, although I know now that it is. Look, there's just like a centimeter. How much is this? What's the gap? A centimeter gap. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try to fold it. Well, first of all, we need to cut off a bunch, which I'm going to scientifically measure with no ruler. All right, there's another issue. The heights are different. It's like not even, you know. I didn't make it perfect. And so like the lines are off. You know, I used to be a perfectionist and then I Marie Kondo'd that and said, does this make me happy? No. And so I got rid of it. Yeah, I feel better. Kobdisha, here we come. And I'm not gonna put glue on that last one because we need to add a magnet to it. And you know what the word for magnet is in Kazakh? Magnet. Let's glue. I put glue on the I put glue on the top. What if I add a little accent? What if I add a little accent? You wish you were like me. You wish. It's fine. Step 7. Magneti paraktan. Parak. What's that word? Sheet. Magneti paraktan kulemi bir dot bias by 5 centimeter yeki jolaktı kesip alamaz. Bir jolaktı ortasında muktabanın so muktaba what is cover, not muktabaga. Muktabanın biet жағынан екіншісін клапан қақпақтың еші бет жағынан желімдейміз. So we're putting, I mean, I can tell you without knowing the directions. We're putting one part of the magnet on one side on the cover and the other side on the box. But I will look up every word. Klapan. Valve? I'm gonna put it with a second word. Kakpak. Valve cover. That's what it's saying. Oh no, Google Translate. It's not the valve, obviously. It's the inside cover. You're gonna glue one to the inside cover. I missed a step. Oh, what? Step 2, I was already supposed to glue these on. Did it say that? Oh, wait. That one step. Jolak tarde dayandamaga jabas tiramas. Oh my god. Step 2. Jolak the strips. Tarde dayandamaga. Something ready. We didn't get that word last time. Jabas tiramas. Jabas? Another word for glue? Or it might be to stick. But the thing is, now, these don't fit. We're just gonna cut it a little bit smaller because in the picture here, it just is a little bit smaller than the cover. Who needs straight lines? Not me anymore. Not me. Şarayda. Kazir biz yakınşısın klapan, which is, oh yeah, the valve cover. Klapan kakpaktın işki. Biet jaganan jelimdiğimiz. All right, but it has to be like the same area. Ooh, and it looks ugly as hell. And steps 8 and 9 are just to decorate it, but like, first of all, I already said I wasn't going to decorate the rest, so that's not a big deal. But bitterdam! So this has been me making a craft box only with Kazakh directions. Now, I wrote down all the words that I looked up, and it's around 22 to 25 words. Some of the words I didn't write down, so maybe that's why it's 22 to 25, which is quite a lot. Not sure how many I'm ever gonna use again, and not sure why there's so many words for to fold or to bend. But this is the box. Let's take a closer look. I'm pretty, all right. I don't know if I'm proud of it, but I'm glad I did it, and now I know where to write and put to rest all of my hopes and dreams. Let me know what you think I should use the box for. It's so small that I'm not sure what I could put in it to keep, you know, as something, but I've made it, so now I've got to use it. I'm not just gonna throw it away. You can tell that this crafting took a long time because here's a comparison of the lighting when I first started and now. So there was definitely a severe time lapse for me making this tiny little box that shouldn't have taken that long. I have some other crafting directions in Kazakh, so let me know if you're interested in another video where I try to learn Kazakh through crafting or learn Kazakh through action. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.